I'm on my way to see Tyler. He's going to do something to the judge to hopefully keep it to where the drain on the battery isn't as bad. I don't know what he's going to do exactly yet. When we get there, we'll talk to him, see if he'll maybe explain to us what he's going to do, and we'll go from there. In my last video, I pinned to that video, Tyler and St. Customs have moved. They're no longer in Buffalo or Rockford, Minnesota. They are now in Princeton, Minnesota. So they may have had a name change too. I'm going to ask them when I get there. But from what I saw, I was looking at some stuff online, and I saw St. Nordic, Nordic. So I don't know if that's an official name change or what that is, but again, I'll ask him when we get there, and obviously I'll correct anything that's wrong. In my last video, I know I referred to him as St. Customs, so just beware, and let's see what he has to say. News break, flash bulletin. Hit that like button below, that that little thumbs up one, and then the subscribe button with the little bell on it, so that you'll get notified next time I upload a video. And I promise you, you'll have 10 minutes of immunity from your spouse so that you can finish this video. Just let them know you got a pass from me, and it'll all be good. Promise. So again, we're here at St. Nordic. They have a name change now. They moved to Princeton. Tyler is currently working on the car, and we're going to go over here what he's doing. So what is it we're going to do here? Is this going to be like a switch, or is it a...
We are rerouting the system so that you don't have a power drain on your headlights,
okay.
Which could contribute to battery issues down the road. So what we're going to do is we're going to isolate that problem by hooking it up to a relay, and then we are going to have it feeding into the vehicle with lower amperage single wire for a switch.
Okay, cool. I was trying to explain it in my last video,
yeah.
where I kind of touched on what you offered, and I was like, we didn't really go into detail what you were going to do, and so it's it's nice that I can convey this to people watching. That
yeah, most often it's people don't care about the process. They're just like, do this, and I'm like, okay, sounds good,
Right.
And then they look back later, they're like, oh crap. But yeah, it's all good. It's easy stuff. Shouldn't take very long, so we'll get it handled.
All right, cool. Thanks. So we're going to flash the stock tune back into the car. And for those of you that have not seen this kind of thing done before, I'm going to kind of show it. I'm not going to go into all the particulars and pros and cons and all that stuff, because quite frankly, I don't know that I'm well versed enough to do that. I guess if you need more detail, you can look up. I'm sure there are other videos on YouTube. Well, I know there are other videos on YouTube. So I'm going to, like I said, flash the stock tune. And so now I'm going to flip you around. And like I said, for those of you that have seen this done, this will be nothing new. But for those of you who are curious, you get to kind of check it out. So again, let me flip you around, and we'll kind of go through a step-by-step. All right, so let me go back to the main menu here. Excuse my shoddy camera work. So we're going to program vehicle, street use notice, blah blah blah, device not legal, sale, blah. Okay, so what? We're going to return to stock. Turn key on. Since it's push button, we have to hold it down for 2 to 3 seconds. So I need 2 hands, sorry. Okay. And continue. Let's continue to confirm return vehicle to save stock data. Yes. Turn key off. Turn key on. All right, I'm going to pause you for a second. Okay, we just went to this screen now. ECU downloading tune. Do not turn ignition key off or disconnect device. So this will do this all the way up to 100%. So I'm going to pause you for now because you probably don't want to spend 5 minutes watching that. All right, so we're almost done. This generally takes a couple of minutes. So again, they recommend you have your battery fully charged. Don't be running any of your accessories, your radio, fan, nothing like that, or at least I try not to. Because if your battery dies in the middle of it, you're going to have all kinds of problems. So now we're going through, it's going through all the codes. Okay, turn key off. Turn key on. Now it's clearing all the trouble codes. Like I say, you just got to be patient, let it do its thing. Just follow all the commands. Now there you go, download complete. So we're done. And now we can unplug the unit and we should be able to start the car and drive away. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that. It wasn't, like I say, anything super special. But again, for those of you that have not done this before or have not seen it done, you get a little taste of what it is in case you think this is something you might want to do with your car. So that's how you reflash the stock tune back into the car. And keep in mind, I reinstalled the stock cold air intake as well, so that when I bring the car in here just a little bit for the starter issue, they don't find anything and try to void my warranty on me. So hopefully that won't happen, and of course I'll keep you up to date on that. After I get the car back, I'll show you how we reflash the performance tune in. That'll be for the premium fuel. The car that is in the background when I was with Tyler is not my car. That actually belongs to Marcus, who was a gentleman I met while there, and his friend Charles, who has now become a subscriber to the channel. So thank you, Charles. And hopefully we can bring some good content for you, and hopefully you guys will find this entertaining. The name change to St. Customs is now St. Nordic. Him and a friend of Tyler and a friend of his named Troy went into business together, so they kind of merged their companies. So from St. Customs and Nordic Audio to now St. Nordic. So they both do fantabulous work. And again, if you're in the Minnesota area and you need any kind of special aftermarket wiring, stereos, anything like that, they will do a fantastic job, and I guarantee you, you will not be upset or disappointed. So these guys will take care of you. All right, let's fast forward to the dealership and see what they have to say. All right, here we are at Ford. Let's go see what they have to say about my starter. All right, so that was a quick visit. They apparently are short on techs today, so he couldn't guarantee me that they were going to be able to look at it. So I said, well, then we need to reschedule, because I am not going to leave it here without having a ride, at least not a ride home anyway. So gotta wait for a loaner car, so I'll have to wait until September to find out an answer, but we can make it work. All right, signing off. All right, so we're gonna reprogram the performance tune, and so to do that, we're gonna program vehicle, street use notice, yes. Turn key on, I already did that, so we're good there. Processing data. We're going to go down to premium fuel, because I have not put E85 back in it yet. Keeps going out of focus here. Okay. Now, there's all kinds of things we can change if we wanted to. Spark, axle ratio, tire size, speed limit off, rev limiter, rev limiter, I can't read that. Idle speed. Anyway, we're good. I'm not going to change anything there. We're going to go over to approve. Special options available. Previous tune option changes found. Load changes to tune option list. Yes. Did you change your tire size? No, I did not. Did you change gear ratio? No, I did not. No to the tire pressure monitoring. No to that. Custom tune. Auto premium, blah, 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 yes. Now, a funny thing happened that didn't show on here. I was going to start recording, and this came up. There was an error code on here that I'd never seen before. And so I had to go back down to the computer, and we had to reload this tune onto the device here. I don't know what happened. Somehow, some way along the way, I don't know, something happened to it. Anyway, I reprogrammed the tune into the device, and it seems to be fine. So, finalizing tune. This is where I'm going to turn you off, because you don't want to watch this for 10 minutes. We're counting. We're getting in there. Inch by inch. Okay, this one takes a lot longer. So, I'm going to pause you again. All right, we're almost there. This should be just about the end. Then we're going to be ready to rock and roll. The car has come to life. Turn key off. Okay, I'll turn the key off. Turn key on. I just love this. Simon says, download complete. Okay, we're ready to rumble. Let's go have fun. All right. So, I hope you all enjoyed that video. Make sure you smash that like and subscribe down below. Smash that like with whatever you have handy. I'd certainly appreciate it, even if you didn't like the video. Make sure you share it with somebody that you think may have an interest. And as per last video, even if you don't think they have an interest, share it with them anyway. Stay safe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all in the next video.